Hello, my name is Vila Woo, personal trainer and fitness instructor at Concordia's Department of Recreation and Athletics. I give personal training sessions and give classes at the gym. Welcome to Lengthen and Strengthen. We'll be doing exercises standing as well as on the floor. So you will need a mat or something comfortable to support your spine. Now let's warm up, starting with the shoulders. Now before we do that, you want to make sure your feet are flat, knees are slightly bent. You don't want to lock those joints, it causes a lot of tension. Back is in neutral, so avoid that overarch. You want to pull that back to the center. So you don't want your hips rotating forward. So curl it back up, hips squared. Shoulders relaxed, hands are relaxed, avoid clenching. Pull the shoulders down. So I want you to look straight ahead. That way the back of your neck is aligned with the rest of your spine. Take an inhale and exhale to your rotation. Take a few breaths here. Inhale back to center and exhale to the other side. Rotate that neck. Now make sure you do not force the movement on rotation. The stretch should feel nice and long all along the side of your neck. Inhale and exhale back to center. Now dip your chin to your chest. Lower. Now feel the weight of your head falling forward. You should feel a nice pull on the back of your neck. Take a few breaths. And slowly roll up to center towards me. Now let's roll your shoulders back. Nice and easy. So avoid shrugging. We want to avoid all that tension. So we're just releasing. I think of this as a self-massage on the shoulders. Feels wonderful. Now let's roll it forward. So this movement should be quite effortless. So again, no need to contract. It's nice and light. A couple of more times here, just because it feels wonderful. Just releasing, and back to center. So now just kind of sway your arms forward and back. So feel free to go on the balls of your feet and onto your heels. Just loosening up the shoulders. Your elbows will gently fold up as well. So swing. Just enjoy the movement. Enjoy the flow. Slow down. Slow down. That's it. Just take your time until your arms naturally stop. Now we're going to swing it left to right. Enjoy the movement and just feel all your muscles relax and release. This is a very nice warm-up to prepare for our upcoming exercises. Keep on going. Nice straight back. The core nice and strong. Allow your arm to swing like a pendulum. Again, this should be effortless. You're not using any muscles or not too many muscles. Allow your arm to gradually slow down and stop. All right, now keep your feet flat. Again, in neutral. I'm going to start with 3 different bends. It's going to be a side bend, back bend, and forward. So here's a demonstration. I'm going to lift up one arm overhead, Nice and long. Now take it to a side bend. Back to center. Back. So nice back extension. Not too much, and should be comfortable. Back to neutral. I'm going to take this to a forward bend. Relax the opposite arm. Back nice and straight. Now if your back cannot go at 90 degrees, that's okay. As long as your back is nice and flat, you're still extending that spine. Then we're going to lift up and sweep it back down. We're going to repeat that a couple of times and do the other arm. Now let's do this together. Extend up one arm. Take it to a side bend. So make sure your arm is in front of your head, not behind. Stretch. You can pulse up 3 to 4 times. Back up to center. Slight back bend. Feel free to take a look at your elbow. Back to center. Now reach towards me. Relax the opposite arm. Stretch that arm towards me. Nice and long. Now release that arm. Pull back the arms straight back and slowly come back up. Extend the arm nice and long. Bend the elbow just slightly and take it to a nice side bend. Feel that stretch on the lats all the way down to your rib cage and even part of your hip. Just relax that opposite arm. Back up to center. Slight back bend. Back to neutral. Forward. Take it to a reach. Pull. Knees slightly bent. Flat back. Release that arm. Pull both arms back. And you want to come up as one unit. Back nice and straight. Now again. Reach up. Reach toward that ceiling. Side bend. A couple of pulses here. That extra stretch. Back to center. Inhale. Exhale to a forward bend. Reach. Flat back. Relax that arm. Pull both arms back and come up nice and slow using that low back. Reach. Side bend. I love the stretch. Back up to the center and pull it back. You're arching just slightly for that back extension. Back to center, reach forward, reach towards me. I'm pulling your arm. Release, pull both arms back and come back up. Ready for the other side. Up, reach, side bend. Keep your hips forward. Back up and center. Back to neutral and forward bend. Reach towards me. Lift up that arm just slightly towards your head. Keep your arm close. Relax that arm. Pull both arms back and back up. Now let's do this again. Here's a profile view. And lift up nice and tall. And take it to a side bend. Your knee slightly bent. Don't forget. Back up to center, neutral. Now lean forward. Nice and straight over here. Reach, relax the opposite arm. Relax the opposite, your right arm, and pull it back. Now come up. Nice straight back here. Very nice. Reach up. Side bend. Feel where your muscles are stretching. Back. Extension. Neutral. Forward towards me. So again, imagine I am pulling your hand towards me so you feel your shoulders stretch at the same time. You're also extending that your entire spine. And reach up, pull towards the ceiling, side bend. And up and back. Back to neutral and forward. Pull, back up and sweep down. Just give your shoulders a little roll. By raising up our arms, we get to strengthen the shoulders. It's a great strengthening exercise. Okay, so we're just going to warm up the back, the upper back a little bit, just to stretch out and to open up the shoulder blades. So from here, you can open up your palms towards me and take it to a close. See what's happening in the upper back right now. It's a bit round. So this part stays neutral and round. This is a demonstration. I love this stretch. It just feels nice to get that nice pull from the shoulder blades with a nice little hug. So front view, this is what's happening here. Palms towards me, gonna cross over and open. That's it. Simple move. Let's do this together. Palms towards me. It's as if you're drawing a number 8. So you're crossing your hands over and opening up. Let's do this a couple of times. Open up the shoulders, close and open. Keep the abs nice and strong. Last 2 times. And then we'll get ready for some spinal twists and some side lunges. Spinal twist. Stand with your feet parallel, about shoulder width apart. Gonna lift up, open your arms to a letter T position. Gonna go for a nice rotation now. Inhale, nice and tall, and exhale on that rotation. Now, as you rotate, make sure that back arm does not fall. So you want to keep it up, back to center, and rotate. Side view here. Gonna rotate. Inhale and exhale. You notice my arms are makes a straight line. And reach back, back arm, nice and straight. Now let's try this together. Knees slightly bent, feet flat, hips towards me. Let's reach up and open, arms parallel to the ground. Inhale and rotation. Keep your abs nice and strong. Inhale and exhale. I love this stretch. Makes my low back feel really good, especially if you're sitting quite a bit, if you have to work in front of the computer. Exhale as you rotate. Sweep the arms down. Let's do this again. Reach up and exhale. Make sure your abs are nice and strong and your low back is straight in a neutral spine. Let's take this to a rotation. Exhale. This is also a great exercise to strengthen your shoulders. You should feel your shoulders begin to fatigue a little bit. Not so much fatigue, but you should feel your muscles begin to activate. And relax and release. Next movement is side bend and a side lunge. Afterwards, we're going to combine those 2 movements together. So let's take a wider stance. Again, feet flat, toes pointed towards me. This is a demonstration. You're going to reach both arms up. I'm going to point this foot that direction. And we're going to lunge and reach to the side. Relax the bottom arm. Make sure this arm is not shrugged. Going to reach that top arm. As you reach, you should feel a nice pull from your hip all the way to your lats. You're gonna reach up. Turn your arm back, turn your arm towards me, and the back of your palm on the small of your back, and open up that shoulder. Great way to open up the chest. I should also mention, your heels should be aligned. Make that one straight line. Reach back up, relax the bottom arm. Arms in T position. Gonna turn the other foot out this way. And reach up, take it to a side lunge and a side bend at the same time. Release one arm and extend that top arm. Reach, feel where you're stretching. Exhale as you stretch, sweep up, rotate that wrist, rest it on the small of your back, pull the elbow back. Just enjoy the stretch. Back up. And back to T position. Now let's do this together. We'll do this about 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll combine both movements together. Right, feet parallel. And you want to make sure your heels are aligned. So if you have a mat, you can always use your mat to help you align your feet. They make great markers. All right, both arms up, turn one foot, lunge to a side bend, relax the other arm and reach, extend as if someone's pulling your arm. Sweep up, turn the back of your hands towards me, bend that elbow and rest this on your low back. Pull it back. Make sure this arm is relaxed. Avoid any type of shrugging. Sweep back up. And come back up. Other side. Reach up. Turn that foot out. Side lunge. Side bend. Relax this arm and reach. Enjoy the stretch. Sweep up. Turn. And rest, open up the elbow. Feel that nice stretch on your chest. Reach back up, relax this arm, back into a T position, toes pointed forward. And again, reach up, turn that foot out, side bend, lunge, reach. Keep your balance, engage that core. By engaging the core, it will help you with balance and feel so much more solid. And squeeze that glute. Feel your hamstrings work as well. Back up, release the bottom arm. Both toes, or both of your feet pointed towards me. Release that arm, up, open, turn to the other side. Oops, arms. Let's do this again. Arms up, toe pointed that way, lunge and reach. Contract the glute muscles right here. Relax this hand, take it to a reach. I love the stretch right along here. It should feel good. Sweep, rotate. Open your arms, back up to a T position, and now let's combine the movements. So you're going to keep this wide stance, toes pointed towards me. Going to reach up, open to a spinal twist, exhale. 2, we'll go for 4. 3, extend those fingers. 4, back up, going to sweep up, both arms up, arms parallel. Turn one foot out, take it to a lunge, side lunge, and side bend at the same time. Release the opposite arm here. Reach. Sweep to an open, and open up the elbow. Important to to feel that stretch on the chest area. Sweep back up, release the opposite arm, and come back up, squeezing the glute. Other side, both arms up, reach towards that ceiling, turn out the right foot, just take it to a lunge and side bend at the same time. Keep your arms close to your head. So remember to squeeze your glutes on this side right here and take it to a reach. Feel all your muscles work. Lengthen and strengthen. Sweep up and back and open. Don't forget to breathe now. Back up, back to the spinal twist. Let's sweep up and open. Exhale and rotation. Hips towards me. So it's your core that's helping you rotate, not so much your arms. Your arms are there to guide you. You're ready for that lunge. You can sweep up the arms, nice and tall towards the ceiling. Turn that foot out. Lunge side, bend side. Work the glutes at the same time. Work the legs. Oh, got to relax his arm. Reach, sweep up, and open up the chest. Push the elbow back. Back up. Letter T position. Sweep up, another side. Point your foot. Lunge, bend. Extend those arms. Sweep over as if you're making a half circle. Back up, release the other arm. Back up into a T position. Shake it out a little bit. Now that was an excellent exercise for your legs and the upper body. So right now we're going to take the exercises to the ground and we will do some core and some side or spinal twist on the ground. So here's a demonstration. Now let's lie down, back flat. You want to make sure your hips are flat, so avoid this arch right over here. I'm exaggerating. So if you're able to thread your hand through your back, this would mean you would have to sort of pull, rotate your hips this way, so make sure your spine is attached to the mat. Keeps your spine nice and safe. It's going to lift up your legs at a 90 degrees and your arms perpendicular to the ground. So for this ab exercise, I'm going to extend one leg and extend my arm. Now I'm not lowering my leg to the ground. I'm just extending it forward and I'm going to pull back. Now, optional, you can rest your opposite leg on the ground. This will provide you a bit more back support. So I'll leave that up to you. So make sure the exercise is safe for you. Now let's try this exercise. 90 degrees, arms up, parallel to the ground. This is sort of like an upside down tabletop. It's going to extend. We'll do this a couple of times. Exhale as you pull in. Inhale to extend that spine. Nice controlled movement. You should feel your abs contract. Pull your belly button towards your spine. Nice and controlled. A great way to strengthen your abs and to brace that low back. Now, lower both feet. And now we're going to open up your arms to a T position. You're going to roll over towards me. So once you roll over, try to pull your hips back a few inches to align the rest of your spine. Now I know it's hard to see your position where your arms are perpendicular to your body. So from here, take your back arm, take it to a close as if you're giving yourself a high five. So the top arm, now I want you to take your fingers and drag it up over your head as if you're drawing a rainbow or half a circle. So we're going to take it to a close. Let's do this a couple of times. And reach over. Now this is a wonderful stretch. Again, to open up the chest, to help improve your range of motion. Now, as you drag your arms up, if you can't keep your fingers on the ground, that's okay. Even if it's just floating in the air. So the more you do this exercise, you will see a big improvement in your shoulder mobility. So your range of motion will increase. So this exercise feels really good. I'm going to take it to a close. Then roll back up into your back, and we'll do the other side for our abs. Arms up, perpendicular to the ground. Legs at a 90 degrees. Again, optional to rest this foot down. Ready? It's going to extend and pull it in. You can inhale on a long and exhale to pull it in. So when you exhale, think about your belly sinking towards the ground. Inhale, nice and strong. Keep going. Working the core. One more time. And you know what? It's okay if your hand touches your knee, as long as you're doing the movement. Now let's lower your feet to the ground. And we're going to do some shoulder mobility and spinal twist to the other side. So I'm going to turn around here. So roll over. So once you roll over, I want you to scooch back a couple of inches to align your spine. Palms toward ceiling. You're going to take this arm here and take it to a close. And your top hand, and drag it overhead. Drag it overhead. Feel that nice stretch. I love the stretch. And take it to a close again. And draw that half circle or a rainbow. Nice exhale. Let's do this again. Now you may notice that your right or left side may feel a little bit more tight, so always increase the number of repetitions on the tighter side. Some people call this movement a halo, or making it, or a snow angel. Let's roll back to our back. And let's do this again. Right side, extend, exhale. I meant to say inhale long, and exhale to bring it back up. Inhale, exhale. Lower the legs, open the arms, palms towards ceiling. Nice little twist. Now take it to the close. Back arm, touch, and high five. Reach up, make your rainbow. Feel that stretch. And reach overhead. And again. Doing this second time around may feel a little bit more easy. One more time. Sweep over. Very nice. Let's roll over to your back. And, all right, let's work on our left side. Arms up. Legs at a 90 degrees. Extend. Exhale to close. Extend, work that core muscle, those core muscles. So imagine using all these muscles to help you pull up your arm and your leg. Keep the back flat. One more here. extend, take it to a close, open up the arms, drop the legs, side bend or twist, scooch back a couple of inches so your spine is aligned. Your back arm, take it to a close. Give yourself a little high five here. Your top hand on the ground. You can drag your fingers overhead and make that nice rainbow. And again, oh, I love the stretch. Feels wonderful in the back of the shoulders. Just open up. So the more you do this exercise, the easier it gets. So as I said earlier, it's okay if your arm is just floating on the ground. Truly a wonderful way to increase your range of motion. One last time. Reach overhead, to an exhale, close. Now let's open up, roll over to your back. Pull this in, let's stretch our legs. Extend one leg up, wrap your hands around your hamstring and take it to a pull. Now pull your leg back as far as it allows you to, but comfortably. If you feel a little bit of discomfort, then you're pulling a little bit too hard. So nice and slow here. And point and flex your foot a couple of times and you should feel a stretch on your calf, behind your knee. A great way to stretch. Bend the knee. Rest the ankle on the opposite knee. Bring it up. Feel free to extend your leg or leave it right here. And pull this leg towards you. Feel that stretch on this side of your leg, your glute. Exhale, relax. Take it to pull. Again, if you prefer your leg extended, please do so. Totally up to you. So right now, I want you to lower this leg on to your heel and extend that leg forward and relax this leg. If this is uncomfortable, just pull up with your heel and hold in this position. But right now, I'm going to slide my leg back down and hold for a few seconds and pull it back up. Let's do this a few times. And again, if holding this position is most comfortable for you, then do that. Extend. Get that stretch in the groin and the inner thigh a little bit. And back up. Extend. Back up. Let's pull your knee opposite direction. Nice stretch on the low back here. Exhale. You can close your eyes and enjoy the stretch. So I'm lifting up my right hip as I stretch. Release, other side. Lift up and pull back. Relax the shoulders. Even though you're lying down, sometimes we forget that we are shrugging. Point and flex. Enjoy the stretch. Let's take this to number 4. Up we go and pull. Keep your back flat. Now you can also rotate the ankle. Forgot to do this before. It's always a nice addition to a stretch. Pull. Pull as much as you need, as long as you feel that stretch going on this side here. It's lower to your heel. Extend that leg forward. Exhale. Pull up. Extend. Let's hold here for a few seconds. Just breathe. Now, if you feel comfortable keeping your leg extended, then keep it extended. Up, extend. Last time over here. Grab the knee and take it to a pull. Rotate. So you're lifting up your left glute off the floor into a spinal twist. Nice stretch on the low back. And exhale. Release. Both feet flat. Slowly stand up, and we'll take this to a final stretch. Up we go. All right, here. Inhale, exhale, close, reach up, palms towards me, and pull it down. Nice and soft. No need to contract. Just imagine you're floating. Up, open, close, reach. Last time. Nice and tall. Bend the elbows and relax. Thank you so much for joining me today. Happy training, everyone.